Hi, this is RomitTube. Today on the Hunter Quarter Wild, we're hunting for grey wolves. A lot of people have trouble trying to get these friendly little animals to make them a simple guide on how to get them. Great location. They're so happy. Look at them. So friendly. They're not really. They can be quite aggressive, but you can use that to your advantage. And sometimes when you get attacked like this, you've just got to hope that you make the shots. I always take the scope off my 7mm rifle because I find it's easier when it's close up. Instead of zooming up, you can just shoot straight away. And they're that close anyway, you should hit them. But the locations I'm going to show you today are really simple to find grey wolves. So a lot of people have been saying recently, can you hunt wolves? I will hunt the other species of wolves as well, but a lot of people have been saying, I can't find wolves, how do you get them? Because we've seen other videos I've done on grey wolves and other wolf species. So I thought, you know what, it's time to make a grey wolf guide. I'll make another wolf guide as well after I've completed this one. But it's really simple actually. I'll collect these. I use a 7mm for them. You can use whatever ethical rifle you want to use for them. That's up to you. Or bow them, whatever you want to kill them with, that's up to you. I'm here mainly to show you about the locations and times to hunt them. Now there's times to hunt them, right, you can hunt early in the morning, 7 till about 8 is a really good time at these locations. Also in the afternoon, 2 PM onwards is very good as well. So those two times are really good times to come to these locations. Now there is other locations you can hunt them at, but my locations literally have grey wolves at them every time. One of these spots will have grey wolves every time you visit them. So let's have a look at these spots. I muted the audio a minute ago so you could hear what I was saying in my voice, because without that you wouldn't hear what I was saying because of the gunfire and the growling of the wolves. Right, let's check these locations out. This is the first tent location I was just at where I got attacked. All around this area where I'm marking is very good for grey wolves. I've had a lot of diamond grey wolves and rare wolves at this location. It's very good in the morning, 7 till 8, also 2 PM onwards. Sometimes you'll fast travel it and the wolves will actually be outside the tent like you've just seen. Now down this sort of area, they may push down this area and it's really foresty, right, and hard to see. So what you can do is you can actually run and push them into this area where I'm marked, and that's all open. A flush hunt, you push them out into an area where you know you can shoot them. The next location is Basri Memorial Outpost. Check all around here. I think 2 PM works better than the 7 to 8 at this location. Go down to this lake which I call Wolf Lake, and there's grey wolves all around it. Really simple, easy to follow. So from Basri Memorial Outpost, walk down the hill, look left and right, you'll normally hear wolves howl or bark or some kind of indication or tracks. If not, check around Wolf Lake. Really simple. These 3 locations, follow those. It's like a grey wolf Bermuda Triangle. Really simple to follow and you will get lots of grey wolves. Let me know in the comments when you get something and what you get. It's always like to hear about that. Right, let's do a bit of hunting, shall we? I will just add, there is other grey wolf locations, but I'm just showing you simple locations that work literally every time. That's all you want, isn't it? You just want simple hunting which is going to work and you're going to get the results, and that's what I'm trying to give you. Make it as simple as possible, you can't fail. Right, so we're at the Basri Memorial Outpost. You do this in a mission, this outpost, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you do the missions on Yukon Valley you'll know what I'm on about, or if you've already done them. It's a key part in the story. Right, here we go, and look at that, we have a white wolf, a white grey wolf. So it's already showing the results. Often about 2 o'clock you do get groups. Now the groups can merge sometimes, and you can get like 2 groups of wolves, and like when I was at a tent and you get attacked by loads, you've got to pick your shots and make sure you hit the right ones. Now there is a sort of technique to this for getting the most grey wolves. Now normally if you shoot the leader, a lot of the others will run off. So if you shoot smaller ones first, you can initiate attack and then get more of them. So depending on how you want to do it, if you want to get the most wolves, because most grey wolves will yield quite a bit of money. They're good for money, grey wolves are. So if you're new and you want to stack some money up, hunting grey wolves is a very good way of getting cash. We shot a couple. I'm using the 7mm. Like I say, if you shoot the leader often, you might get one or two and then they'll just run off. So by shooting the head of the pack, it's sort of, they like don't know what to do, so they run off. But if you shoot smaller ones, then the bigger ones are like, right, let's go. So if you want the most amount of wolves in a group, shoot the smaller ones first. If you want the main wolf, he'll normally be at the front of the pack leading them. That's normally the biggest one, if you don't know this. So it's up to you. You might only get one if you just shoot the main one, they might just run off. They may attack as well. Like I said, it's a complex AI system how it works, and it's really good. But normally the head wolf is the biggest, and normally if you want the most grey wolves, just shoot the smaller ones first. Sometimes you'll see them in the distance as well, and they stop for a rest or break or chill out, then you can shoot them anyway and carry on. But they are really good for money. You do get a high return for killing them. So when you kill a whole wolf pack, you can probably get about nearly 10,000, so it's worth getting them. What some people won't know about the grey wolves, like other animals, is they actually chase animals. I've actually filmed a grey wolf pack at night on Yukon Valley chasing a moose for miles through the forest. I couldn't believe it, and I just caught it randomly while I was filming with a cinematic camera when it used to work. It doesn't work now, hasn't worked for a long time, but yeah, I actually filmed them chasing this big male moose through the woods at night. Imagine moonlit night, full moon shining down, you can see a whole wolf pack, and you're watching above, zigzagging through the forest after a big male moose with big paddles darting through the forest. Like I say, it actually guts me thinking about it. Here is our grey wolf, our egg white one, so we'll collect that. There's different varieties of furs for the grey wolf, so it's like melanistics, egg whites, albinos, so there's lots of different variants, and you will get them at these locations. Legendary is a potential diamond, that's what you're looking for, level 9. Big groups will often have a main one, which will be a 7, 8 or a 9, so it's not uncommon to find mythicals at the lead and then just slaughter the wolf packs over and over until you find a level 9. That's what basically you do. Right, we've come down to Wolf Lake. Now this location is really good. Basically all around this lake, as we said when we looked at the area on the map, is grey wolves. You will find caribou and moose around this location as well. Now times of day can make a great difference to what you see at locations. So for example, this location, 7 till 8 in the morning, you'll see a lot of caribou, moose, grey wolves. Now if you come here at 2 PM onwards, you will often find moose grazing like we've just seen on the bank of the Wolf Lake, or you'll find a lot of grey wolves in this area. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push through this forest. It's quite dense, quite fast and quite aggressively. It could look reckless, but by making the wolves aggressive, they often attack you and you don't have to look for them because they'll come to you from quite a big distance. So it works both ways. You can try whichever works for you. It doesn't matter which works, as long as you get the results. You can go slowly through this area, or you can try and push them and make them angry and come to you. Like I say, just give it a try, see what works for you, and then drop in the comments how you get on. I want to know when you get these wolves, if you have diamonds, rares, or if you're happy that you can find grey wolves now because of this guide. That's why I do these guides, so people can get the results. And then you say in the comments, yeah, thanks Ron, I got this or that. And it's nice to know that I've helped you out doing this. It makes it all worthwhile. Now, I've heard a grey wolf over this area. I don't know if it's just one or two, if it's a grey wolf pack. Like I say, sometimes on their own, sometimes in packs of different numbers, and sometimes you get groups merge. When you get groups merge, it can be quite funny, but quite scary because you get surrounded by them. So as you can see, this one's aggressive. It's a level 7. So quite a decent one of gold. We're not here for diamonds today. If we get one, it's a bonus, but it's more about locations. I've took the scope off, middle mouse wheel, knock it off. It's easy to kill wolves without scope on, I think, especially when there's loads of them. He should be dead or close to death. There we go. It's getting close. Now, is there any more? If you listen, the noises are really good for the grey wolves as well. You can normally tell when they come in. I'll just collect him quickly. I think I can hear some more. But as I said, sometimes pushing the grey wolves can give great results. Yep, I've got some more coming. I don't know if it's the same group or it's a different group that's merged, but there's lots of grey wolves coming. So it's going to get busy in a minute, and hopefully we survive this. It's good to have med kits on as well when you're hunting for grey wolves. There's a lot on. I missed that one. That's not good. Shot selection is key as well. Try and get the closest ones. Like I say, while you're looking for the biggest, if you're after the trophy grey wolf, if you just try to survive like that, hope for the best. I think we may have bit off more than we can chew. If you just jump back, shoot. Just do the little growl thing. It's close. And they go in there. They got a few though. But it's great fun as well, hunting the grey wolves. And like I say, you haven't got to feel like it's a big challenge. Any animals you can't get or can't find or you don't know about, just learn about the times and locations where they are, and then just put a little bit of time and effort in, and before you know it, you'll know all about them, and you can have great fun with species you probably didn't think you'd like hunting, but they can turn out to be favourites. I've done that myself. Some animals I knew nothing about. I've spent a week spending a few hours a day or 1 hour a day over a week, learnt about them, and all of a sudden you can hunt them, and it opens another part of the game up. It's better than just hunting one certain animal or whatever. Learn about the game and you'll enjoy the game a lot more. There's so much depth to the game. You just got to put a little bit of time and effort in and it'll pay off. I have numerous Colour Wild guides and the Hunter Classic guides, so if you want to see anything that I ain't already done, drop it in the comments. I'll make a guide on it. A lot of people do comment, I want to see this guide, that guide, and then when I find the most common theme most people want, that's when I go out and make the next guide. So just drop it in the comments. Like I say, I've already got a lot of guides for different animals and species already, so check them out if you haven't already seen them. And like I say, whoever wants a certain guide, drop it in the comments and I make that happen. Right, let's see if we can get a few more of these. What happens is generally where they've just run back this way on my left, they'll go all the way around the lake on the right and then follow all the way around. That's where the wolves will go. So we've got some over there. I think that is part of the same group still, but they'll come around that sort of cul-de-sac area and then go up the hill. I really enjoyed going back to doing some grey wolf hunting on Yukon Valley. It's been a lot of fun. I will be doing an Iberian wolf guide as well soon, so if you want to see that, drop that in the comments. And a lot of people have been asking about those as well, so I thought I might as well cover the wolves for Colour Wild. Do you know what I mean? If I cover all the wolves, then you know where to find them. Been loving hunting on Yukon Valley all this week. I've been mainly after grizzly bears. I'm still after that albino male grizzly bear for my multi-mount in my albino room. I want 2 males fighting each other as the main focus of the albino room. I just can't seem to find one. I've been smashing the diamond grizzly bears. I've had 4 this week alone. I've been putting them in Sasiki Spy Trophy Lodge, but all about the grey wolves and making a guide for them. I must say it's been great fun coming back to hunt them again and just seeing if the locations and time there's plenty of them about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels and thanks for watching. Bye bye.